What's up, folks? Welcome back to the garage. Now my goal is to change the new fuel pump to my 145. The old one is leaking. If you watched my donuts video, you can see that there's something going on with that old pump. But I hope soon I have a working one and we get some fuel pressure. There it is, as you saw in my donut video. It's leaking, I think, from here. It seems to be quite common fault in these pumps. Thank you for your comments. And in the new pump, I will tighten these or retighten these screws. So I hope I can avoid leak in the next test drive. But next I will take the fuel line off, and then I will take the pump off, and then then we can take it to the table and investigate a little bit what is inside in the pump, and we will compare it to the new one, and I hope they are just the same. Yes, this was quite easy job to take this off. It seems to work okay, and threads are okay. I just need to take this black piece off and try to remove the gasket, because it seems to be quite tight. There's two gaskets on both sides, and I have the new ones, and the new pump seems to be almost the same. This is not original part, so I hope it will work, but I will, like I said earlier, I will retighten these screws before installing. And I had two pumps before, but these are stuck, so I just have to fix them later. That will be in the future. But next, I think I just have to take this piece first off, and then I put this pump on my vise, and I put the camera on the stand, so you will see what will be inside of this pump. Well, I didn't do my homework, so I don't know how to get this. This is the actual pump. There's no separate gasket, so this is the gasket at the same time, but when I push this lever, you can see the pump movement. And check this out. It's full of junk, over halfway of I don't know what, rust, sand. So the fuel comes first to this side and goes through this filter to this side, and then it goes to the filter, and then the fuel pressure regulator, and then to the carburetors. But I think we might get some more fuel pressure with the new pump without of this junk. So but I think I will put this back together, so I have the spare parts for the future, and then I will clean this one, and we will put the new pump on its place with the new gaskets. Yes, now it's running quite nice, but as you can see, it's a way too lean. But if I give some throttle, you can see that yes, so when I have about 3000 RPM, the air fuel ratio is okay, but on the idle it's way too lean. But the pump seems to work okay, and we have a fuel pressure. But I have to admit that, okay, you can hear the hiccup, so it's because it's too lean. In the next video I have to tune it, or try to tune it. But I did a big mistake because I dropped the gauge when I bought it. and I think it doesn't show correctly, so I have to buy a new one, because I think that's it's not calibrated anymore. But it seems that we don't have any fuel leaks anymore, so it seems to be okay. Yes, as you saw, I had small difficulties to start it, the engine. I have had the same kind of problem with these carburetors before. So after a small break, it's a little bit difficult to start, even with the brake cleaner. So I don't know what's the reason, but I hope the new pump will help me with this. There should be some fuel pressure now, so I hope that also helps me. But like I said, I really need the new gauge, because I don't trust that anymore, so I don't know if the pressure is right for these carburetors, but I have to check that too. Or actually I have to buy a new one, the new gauge. It's 10 to 15 euros, I think, so it's not expensive, but I'm so frustrated because it was totally my fault. I dropped it, it was in my hand, and I dropped it on the table. It was about 40 centimeters to drop, but it was enough. In next Volvo video I will take the air-fuel ratio gauge out of the dash and I will bring it here on the engine bay. So with that gauge it will be, I hope, it will be a little bit easier to tune the idle. And I have to also synchronize the carburetors, but before that I have to find the right idle, because now with the airflow meter it's a little bit difficult to measure the flow, because there's a hiccup, so the meter goes like like this, so it's a little bit difficult. But I hope I can manage, and I hope the gauge will help me a lot. But hey, thanks for watching. Please give me a thumbs up, comments down below, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do it right away, and also remember to press the bell. Thanks for watching and see you soon!